Hey guys, welcome back to JD's Kitchen. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Today I'm going to share with you guys the ways that I wash my kanda. This is basically cow skin for those that do not know what kanda is. So for me to wash my kanda, I always buy brand new iron sponge. Normally I buy the one that is very hard, but I couldn't find it, so I got the soft one. But I believe it's still going to do the job. So how do I wash my kanda? I just take my iron sponge, okay, and then I put it inside the kanda and I start scrubbing. Now I have other methods that I use, but that depends on how the kanda is, and I'm going to show you guys all that in this video. So you guys can see how the kanda looks from the start. You can see how the inside looks. And one thing with kanda is that it depends on how the people who maybe catch it and take it off from the cow, how they handle it would depend on how clean or how dirty the kanda is going to be. But most times, if kanda is not washed well, you'll be chewing it and you feel sand, and I hate that feeling. So I always like to take time to wash my kanda. Okay, and this was actually before I did some batch cooking. If you have not watched that batch cooking video, I cooked 4 different meals in a day. I have already shared that video with you guys, so you can just scroll down and check it on my video section. Now, at some point, I realized that the kanda was so big and it was difficult to handle. So I went in with my knife and I just cut it into smaller parts or portions. So after using the iron sponge, you want to just open up your tap and you just rinse it, send your hand inside, rinse it with running water. After scrubbing with the iron sponge, you would also notice that you can pull out some of the, I don't know what to call that, but you've seen me how I'm pulling it out. You can pull some of that skin or whatever that is inside the kanda, you can pull it out and it will come out because the washing with the iron sponge has already softened it. Now this is another method. You could use a knife. Okay, you could take a knife and just scrape inside. You guys, I hate feeling sand in my food. So when I'm washing my kanda, I wash the process is always just I wash it and I wash it and I wash it. Now this is another method you can use. So if you have kanda, maybe you buy from the market, this is how they sell it. It's always wrapped like this. You can just put in a knife that can fit inside, and then you just keep turning the knife round and round and round, and by the time you're opening your kanda, you would realize that it has peeled that inside, and if there's any sand or anything that is not supposed to be in there, it would have taken it out, and you can now just start pulling off the skin and removing it, and then you wash it under running water. Very important, under running water, so that it can wash off every sand, every dirt. I hate sand in food. I don't know if I'm just the only person. I hate sand in beans. I cannot stand sand in food. So when I'm washing my kanda, I need all the tools that can help me. I use a knife, I use an iron sponge, I use my hand, I use running water to ensure that everything is washed nice and clean.